Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 22nd. We're just going to jump right in here, Aquarius, and we are going to see what comes up for you with this main spread. We're going to take a look at your current energies with this main spread, and then we are going to clarify at the end with this little tarot here and see what comes up for you here, Aquarius. I already kind of have an idea of where this story is going. Mostly, these two cards want to come out together at the end. You have protection and new beginning. It's like there's a new beginning coming in for you here. For some of you, I feel like it could be with a person, probably like a fire sign, I would say here. Some sort of heartbreak that needs to be overcome in the first place. So let's dig into this and let's see what comes up for you. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you as well, Aquarius. But you have this thinker card here. I do feel like someone is deep in thought here. You have the Ten of Swords as well. But I feel like there needs to be action taken. Even if we go this way, Ten of Swords, Hangman, Four of Pentacles. It's like somebody needs to take action in a situation, but it's like they're not. I don't know what, that's it. They're just not, is what I feel for you here, Aquarius. Yeah, it's like holding back. There could be a message coming in for some of you here as well. Again, this is a very specific story. I got the story right off the bat with just the oracle cards that I put down, and it kind of plays out here in the tarot as well. So I feel like someone is being closed off, someone in a relationship situation. I feel like you both make each other happy, though, with that Sun card. So I don't really know what the problem is here, but I do feel for some of you, someone's being closed off. The message in bottle card can represent communication coming in. We're going to need to clarify to see if there's going to be communication in this situation, because the message is in a bottle, you know, and so I feel like something needs to come out here. There are too many mysteries. You have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Sun here. Could have been a third-party situation that came to an end here for some of you. For others, I feel like this is saying just moving on. Here is what's going to set you free. With that Three of Cups, it's like you go Ten of Swords, something is dead, done, over with, to the Three of Cups. Celebration. It's literally just saying getting up off the ground will lead to a celebration for you. Here, look at this. It's like you're overthinking something here, Aquarius. So making a decision, getting up off the ground will lead to a celebration. Look at, he has this red around him here, and she's wearing something that's red as well. She's wearing something that looks very similar to the cloth that's on this Ten of Swords here. So I feel like for some of you, this is really kind of just saying, just make a decision, because, you know, whatever decision you're making will lead to a celebration. For some of you, this could just say that moving on to something new is what will make you happy. It's kind of like one of those things where I feel like making a change. Look, red, look at this. Every single card in your first row here has this red cloth. It's like the same exact red cloth on every single card. So I feel like there is a celebration, and there's something about freedom here as well, because this baby can represent freedom on the Sun card, because he's naked, right? He's not wearing any clothes on the Sun card. So I feel like there is a sense of needing to set yourself free, or you will be setting yourself free. But I also feel like you need to set yourself free from, you know, I feel like you need to stop thinking of overthinking. Or I get this feeling of overthinking here in this first row. Again, it's not immediately clear to me, so we're going to clarify this first row. I don't know whose fault this is, whether it's yours or theirs, Aquarius, you know, so like a person you're dealing with. For some of you, I feel like it could be both people in a relationship situation here. Could be overthinking, mostly because you have the Hangman here, Aquarius, and it's like both people are not making a decision here. Very interesting reading, I will say. You have the Skunk card here. This is a card that says know your worth. For some of you, I feel it's like you that's leaving a relationship here because you know your worth, you know what your true value. So I feel like some of you have chosen to walk away from a situation. For others, skunk spirit in the totem animal meaning for skunks can represent like a kundalini type experience. So I do feel like for some of you, it's kind of like you're having an awakening, or maybe you have had an awakening here, and this could be the thing that is like leading to these changes in whatever this relationship is here. I do feel very specifically that this is a relationship for most of you that you are walking away from, or that maybe you could be walking towards this relationship as well. But I feel that this awakening is kind of what has caused this change here for you. Yeah, you have the Swan spirit. For some of you, I feel like you need to dive deep with this card. I feel like it's about opening up or exploring your emotions. Maybe there are certain things that you don't want to explore and that could be holding you back here, Aquarius. You have the High Priestess, the Hangman, and the Two Wands here. Someone needs to make a move with the Two Wands. I feel there's no action here, or you're in a situation where nobody is communicating or nobody is talking. So it's like there was a difficult ending. I feel like both people probably want to communicate, but nobody's opening up here, Aquarius. So somebody has to take the lead with this Two Wands. Someone has to make a move. Definitely could be with a fire sign. You do have Pisces here. It could be a Pisces, but I'm really leaning towards this Sun card here. The Sun would represent Leo, but I just feel, just even intuitively, I feel like this could be a fire sign or someone who has a lot of fire in their chart in general. But it's like someone has to make a move here. For those of you who are not interested in love, this to me says that you have an amazing idea with the High Priestess. The Hangman says you're like waiting for something. You're waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment, Aquarius. And the Two Wands is going towards the Sun. It's like literally once you take action, you will be very happy. This is a pretty simple reading. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is just saying, make a decision, you'll be happy. It's like, even though we're going backwards here, Aquarius, everything goes towards the Sun in your reading here. And if I go this way, or even if I go this way as well, the Two Wands to the Sun, it's kind of like saying making a decision, whether it's in love, in money, in spirituality, in your health, is going to ultimately lead to a lot of happiness. But there's no action with these two cards here. So I feel like you need to take action towards something. It's like leaving a comfort zone is going to lead to a lot of happiness here as well. I mean, the Two Wands can represent leaving a comfort zone. He's letting go of something from the past, grabbing onto this front wand. He's got the whole world in his hands. So making a decision is going to make you very happy. You have this protection card and this new beginning card. For some of you, I feel like this is a new beginning in a relationship. So you could be having a new beginning with a person. It could be very surprising as well. You have this, there's like lightning on this card. It's weird because the lightning is going in two directions. It's going up and it's going down over here. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but that's standing out to me. But I feel like it's standing out to me because it's like you're not sure what direction this is going yet. You know, it's weird that I feel like this reading is reversed. Like I feel like it's going in this direction. Normally the way I read it goes this way, but for some reason I feel like everything is kind of funneling towards this Sun card here. So I feel like you need to like choose your own happiness here as well, but definitely a new beginning. It's like you're protected from taking a risk here, Aquarius. You have the Four Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles here. For some of you, I mean, you might be choosing to, again, walk away from someone. I don't think it matters what decision you make. Either way, it's going to lead to this freedom. Either way, the decision you make here is going to lead towards happiness. Ten of Swords is a card of walking away. It is a card that says something is dead, done, over with, and now it's time for you to walk towards something new. So for some of you, you may be choosing to walk towards new love. But you have the Four Cups, Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles here. For some of you, I mean, this could be one of those situations where it's like you're not getting the love that you want from a person here, or you're not communicating with them, but there's still a lot of love there. It's like you're still holding on to this situation. It could be your person. Again, take it how it resonates. As I always say, Aquarius, but kind of like how I'm feeling it is that you are still connected. I don't want to call you out here, Aquarius, but I feel like you are still connected to something here with this Four of Pentacles. I feel like it's saying you could be holding on to something that's a heartbreak. Something has to change here, Aquarius. We're just going to clarify this because I'm not sure. But thank you for being here, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. Lovers, there you go, Aquarius. This is your lover. Aquarius, again, thank you for being here. Make sure to drop a like on this video. But you have the Page of Cups. There's still love. Somebody still wants to make a love offer here. There's some sort of difficult ending. There needs to be more balance, give and take in this situation here with the Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Someone has to take a risk. It all boils down to this bottom corner here, Aquarius. I feel like this is a very straightforward story, you know, for you. And if it's not resonating, it's probably just not for you, right? But I feel for some of you, this is like a relationship situation where someone needs to take a risk. It's like not taking a risk is leading to breadcrumbing, this back and forth. I almost feel like it just goes back and forth, where it's like you're in a relationship where it's like not even where, like, I feel like maybe at one point you give a lot to the relationship, and then maybe you stop giving a lot to a relationship. Then the other person, it's like they're giving a lot to a relationship, Like, I feel this like weird back and forth thing on this Six of Pentacles. That's the best way I could describe it. A weird back and forth thing. That's all that's popping into my head. So I feel like there's still a lot of love here, but I feel like someone needs to like leave a comfort zone, take a risk with that Three of Wands. Three of Wands, waiting for a perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. For others of you, I feel If you're not interested in love, to me, this is very clearly saying that you're not very happy in your current work situation and you're probably looking for something more expansive. So there's probably a block on how far you can advance in the current position that you're in, and you're just looking for something where there's more advancement opportunity. The problem with that 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands is it's kind of like saying that to find something where you can advance more, you're going to have to probably move or travel, or you're going to have to maybe find a job that's a little bit farther away. So that's kind of like a little bit of a challenge. Although I feel like the opportunity is available for you. The High Priestess says the sky's the limit. The High Priestess says that if you're looking for a job or if you're looking for something better, it basically exists. So I feel like you need to go and find it. But here you go. King of Wands here. Definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, like I said. You have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Here, and the 9 of Cups, you see this person as your true wish fulfillment. So for some of you, I feel like you just need to maybe speak up here. For others, I do feel like I said, I feel like you could be choosing new love. You could be choosing to walk away from this past relationship. It's too much weird back and forth thing, like I said, with that 6 of Pentacles. You know, of course, like I said, take it how it resonates. But I do feel that if you were to walk away from this, you would probably feel sad with that 5 of Pentacles. Again, that does not mean we shouldn't walk away from things. I'm just saying I feel like you could. It's like both people, look, 2 people on this 5 of Pentacles here are in the cold. So it's like both people will feel sad in this situation here. So what I really want to see is there a chance to fix this? If this is a weird, some sort of weird situationship, relationship type of situation here, Aquarius. So what the hell is going on here? You have the Hermit. Someone needs to open up. Like I said at the beginning, 7 of Wands, too much defensive energy here. And the Star, I don't know, you showing up in a very strong position. So that's nice. That puts you in a position of power and strength. I feel like that some solid boundaries need to be set here. I feel like both people in this situation maybe have done some very deep soul searching, but now I feel like you need to shine your inner light. Like, look, he has the Star right here. The Star is in his lantern right here, but he's like keeping it trapped inside of his lantern. So I feel like either if you want this situation to work out, if this is like making sense to you, which again, it's probably making sense to like one of you, then I would say that you need to speak up. For others, I feel that again, this is you kind of like healing from something with you showing up here. You have Ace of Swords, needs to be communication. I do feel like there will be a victory for you here. Hierophant, marriage, probably to this person. And the Chariot, major victory, definitely involving travel. Like I said, this is a very clear reading, actually. I know it might seem confusing, but it's really not. I feel like this is saying, if you're dealing with a weird situationship type of thing, I feel like both people need to open up and be more honest with each other. It's like you both have certain ideas with this Hierophant. It's finally clear to me. You both have certain ideas about relationships here, but it's like you've never discussed these things. I get this weird feeling, like for some of you, I have 8 years popping into my head. Some of you could have been with this person for 8 years. It's weird because I'm getting both sides. Like, so you've either been with this person forever or you've been with them for like a year or less. You know, it's like either you've been with them for a long time. There's like no in between here. So, you know, I feel like that those are the people this will resonate with. And it's almost like you both have certain ideas of what a traditional relationship is, but you're different. You both have different ideas. The Chariot says you can bring these things two together. You know, you have the High Priestess here as well, which also has a black and a white pillar. It's like you are different, yes, but it's like, do you want to marry someone who's exactly like you? I'm spoiler alert here, Aquarius. No, you don't. Because if you marry someone who's exactly like you, that seems exciting at first, but then it's really, really boring. And, you know, becomes very boring as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that this is what you need to learn to do. It's like you are almost need to learn to become one person, not one person, but you need to learn that you're both kind of like helping each other to progress in life, right? You can both have your own ideas, and you can both operate with those ideas, right? There's 2 different sphinxes here, and you can both head towards success, but it's like the head needs to be one here. It's like the direction that you're going in life needs to be kind of the same, if that makes sense. So what the hell does that mean, Aquarius? What I feel like that means is that, again, it's like maybe you need to get on the same page with this person, and maybe you can have different ideas of what the relationship is or whatever, but it's like you both need to be working towards a common goal. You know, how you get there doesn't really matter, is what I feel like this is saying. So I feel like that's confusing, but it's also not at the same time. I also feel like if you talked about what you both expect out of a relationship with that Hierophant, with a Hierophant, whatever you want to call it, I feel that you would both kind of realize that you do have different ideas, but you know, you can still work together within those ideas. There will still be a victory in this situation. For those of you in work or business, again, travel. Like I said, there's something about long distance, or a distance as far as work is concerned. There could be a very solid position for you that's long distance. For some of you, you might not even have to travel to go there. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords could be working online or something like that, but I get this thing about that. For some of you, I'm wondering if there's like maybe a position that involves some like training or something like that, or involves some extra training. Yeah, you have this round and round card here. This is where I feel that maybe you've already gone through certain training, but you have to get recertified or something is popping into my head. You know, especially if this is involving work. I feel like it would be a little annoying, but at the same time, I feel you would be successful. So I would do it here, Aquarius. Where is this going? Six of Cups, person from the past, like I said here, and the Five of Swords. Some of you are feeling like you're breaking this off, but I don't know, Ten of Pentacles. It's your true Ten of Pentacles. Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like for some of you, it's like you know that this person is your true Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to move towards them. This Five of Swords, some of you, I'm wondering if you're married, or if you're dealing with a person who is married, Aquarius, and like this person needs to leave the marriage for this to come together. But I don't know, you're just going to keep thinking about this person. You have the round and round card here. So, you know, that's what I'd say to you here. But this actually looks good, because ultimately, I feel like what the whole entire reading is saying is that you're going to end up to the sun. Because of the fact that we have this red cloth, you know, red cloth on the Three of Cups, and then the red cloth or the red robe, whatever you want to call it, the flag on the sun. It's like all the same. Every single card here, it's like if I go to the red cloth on the Hierophant as well. You know, that's the thing that's really standing out to me, which is kind of weird, but, you know, I trust my intuition. So I feel like you need to leave a comfort zone, do something you've never done before. I would say if this is a person, it's probably a person who pulls you outside your comfort zone in some way. You know, maybe they are, you know, maybe they force you to look at yourself, or look at your own reflection, or maybe they force you to have to work hard or work harder or something. There's some sort of difference here. Very interesting reading. This is probably one of my favorite readings, because it's kind of forced my brain to work overtime, my intuition as well. But this looks good. So thank you for watching, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. I feel like you'll figure this out here as well. Again, if this is a person that you're moving towards, the pull is too strong. So, you know, if it's a person from the past, especially, I feel like the pull is too strong here. So you're probably going to end up at least talking to this person. Whether you end up with them or not is a whole other story. Although, I don't know, 10 of Pentacles, can't beat that, right? But anyway, thank you for watching, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.